Hi guys, it's I Love Makeup too, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make your very own eyeshadow palette using an old CD case. So if you want to learn how to do this, stick around. And alright, so these are the things you're going to need to make your eyeshadow palette, CD palette. This is just hand sanitizer that I'm going to use to clean out the CD case. Now again, to wipe it down. This is actually a magnet roll that I got at Walmart in the craft section for $5 or $6. And then it's a sticky one, so you can just peel that off and stick it on. This is it's like the glue dots adhesive I got at Michael's. Of course, the CD, you don't need anymore. Scrap paper, like scrapbooking paper, like the decorative stuff. Any pattern, design, color that you want. Scissors, pencil, some foam. And this comes in a big sheet. This is just extra. That's all you really need. And then just stickers, decals, whatever to decorate the cover. So first thing you're going to do is get your CD case, empty out all the paper, artwork, and then the inside just comes off like so. Take everything out and then just clean it off. You can actually even rinse it too, but I'm just gonna spray some sanitizer and just wipe it down. Okay. And I'll put that aside. Let it dry. And then you're going to take the artwork paper that was in the back and you're going to use that as a measurement. Take your large piece of scrapbooking paper and measure out the side. Make sure you fold the tab because that's not part of the back measurement. But so you just want to use this as a guide. So lay it out, mark it off, and I actually do 2 squares. So I'm going to fold it into quarters so that it's nice and thick and sturdy. Okay. So across that way and also up here. Just like that. And you're just going to cut it out and you're going to end up with a nice square piece. This, and just fold that to the correct size that you're going to insert into the back of the CD case. So that'll fit nicely like that. Okay. Once that's done, you're not done with this yet though. So that was the back. And now you want to take this part, the insert where the CD actually goes in, and you're going to measure this right here onto your foam board. So all I did was line it up like this, flip it over, take your pencil and outline, mark it off And then you get a nice little indent too. And you're just going to cut out 2 of those. Alright. So once that's done, you can put that back in with this open side facing this side. Okay. And you're just gonna stack those 2 together and measure it. Let's see. Actually made it a little too long, so just adjust it as needed. You're just gonna want these to line the edge so that when you close it, this little gap is going to be covered so that like air and dust and stuff doesn't get onto your makeup. So, and then the 2, you're actually going to glue it together, and that is like the perfect size to fill that little gap. So once you adjust the measurements, trim it to fit nicely on there, then you can just glue it on. So I'm going to use the glue dots to stick these together. Just like that. And then use them again to attach it to the CD case. Alright, so let's just put that onto there. Alright, so that's what you're left with. So when you close it, you can actually probably do one more layer. But that's good enough for now. Okay, so once that is done, you're going to take the front little jacket that goes on the front of the CD case, and you're going to use that to measure on the paper again from this to here. And this little space, little extra space right there, you're going to mark that off with the pencil. Okay, because I actually found this out later, there's actually this little like ridge right here on the case, on the cover, that when you close it, if you have your eyeshadows like all the way to the end, like flush to the end, when you close it, this little ridge is going to make like a indentation in your shadow and mess it up. So you're going to use that as a guide for when you're putting your magnet on. So I cut them already. You're going to want to make it not go past that mark that you made. So actually I got to trim it a tiny bit. So I already pre-measured my shadows, and I'm going to do, I can fit 3 rows on here. So I'm just going to put on the other 2 rows. So you're left with that. And your shadows should fit nicely on the magnet. And when you close it, since you left that little edge, that little ridge part won't be touching your shadow. You can actually see where it left like an indent mark on here already. Well, maybe not. But yeah, there's a little like dent mark from this little ridge right here. So anyway, that's that, and then you just fill it up with your shadow, and when you're done with that, you can decorate the front however you like. I got these little rub-on transfers to personalize it. You actually just like rub them on with the wooden stick that comes with it. And just wrote Alethea's mark. And then I bought, this is actually just a sticker that I got at Michael's. And there's the final product. Your very own eyeshadow palette that is changeable with the magnet. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you like this project and try it out for yourself. And I'll see you next time.